Hello, everybody, and welcome to Swampy Comics. I'm Swampy, and today we're going to be going over some of the new comics that are coming out this week, December 3rd of 2025. So let's just jump right into it. First up, we got Absolute Green Lantern number 9. This is written by Al Ewing with art in this issue by Sid Kotian with colors by Prasad Rao. And yeah, we have Joe confronting Cameron Chase, her ex-wife, and bringing in injured Hal Jordan to her house while she is also glowing green with this aberrant green lantern energy of sorts. It'd be really interesting to see what she's up against. We know that Cameron's co-worker kind of is going to be investigating what was going on in Evergreen, and it looks like Hector Hammond has his own agent in the form of some character named Nemesis, uh, going into Evergreen and getting some answers. I'm really excited. It's really cool to see Absolute Simon Baz in action. It's going to be, I should say. I haven't read this issue yet. But yeah, I mean, the more we get into this series, the more interesting it gets, and the more answers we get. And I'm really excited. I really like the shape of the character that Joe Mullane is becoming in this series, and yeah, just the last issue that dealt with her kind of personal backstory and where she's coming from was really good, and just having her framed that way going forward, I'm really excited to see what Al Ewing has in store for us with this series. So yeah, Absolute Green Lantern number 9 hopefully continues the streak of this series just getting better and better. Up next, we got Batman number 4. This is the fourth issue in writer Matt Fraction's run, with art and letters by Jorge Jimenez, colors by Tamu Mori, and letters by Clayton Cowles. And organized crime in Gotham City has become really, really organized. The capital letters of this issue description say, and that's really cool. So far, we have a Batman run that is clearly leaving breadcrumbs and trails for things to tie in together to bigger things in the future. But we've also been getting these issues that have just been really good, one and done stories within the greater city of Gotham, as opposed to Detective Comics, which is doing a really cool like six-parter right now. But yeah, in this issue, we're going to be meeting the Minotaur, a brand Minotaur. Why can't I pronounce that word today? Minotaur. There we go. A brand new villain in the Batman mythos, along with Anarchy, who, if he was a previous Batman villain, I'm not familiar with them at all. But yeah, um, should be really cool. On the cover here, we see the design for the Minotaur, and I'm a sucker for the villain trope or the character design trope of a fancy business suit and some sort of weird head accoutrement. I remember playing Perfect Dark back on the N64 way back when. That was my character. It was the business suit with the short sleeves, and a gas mask. And yeah, that's totally what I rolled with. And yeah, so I love the design of the Minotaur. I really hope this character turns out to be a super super badass. Cause yeah, I can't see this Batman issue disappointing. There's no reason to think it will. Yeah, what a great run so far. Really excited to pick this up. Speaking of Batman, our next book is DCKO Knightfight number 2. This is written by Joshua Williamson with art by Dan Mora and colors by Triona Farrell. And in Night Fight number 1, Batman's little side excursion in this whole DCKO tournament, he was coming face to face with the Batman version of Dick Grayson in this weird alternate future Gotham where Dick Grayson has trained an army of Batmen, or sorry, an army of Robins to work underneath him, and it's really cool. Yeah, for having a weird event book where I'm really doubtful the outcome outcome of Knightfight is gonna matter in any really big sense to the Batman mythos. This is a really just cool exploration of the influence Batman has had on his students or his proteges, his Robins, um, and just kind of serves as a nice big what if series that I'm totally all about. I wasn't sure how this was going to go, but after reading the first issue, I was totally into this wacky, silly, should be terrible concept, but it's not. It's really fun and awesome. And um, yeah, this DCKO thing is just really kind of proving that comics can really be silly and out there, but also just really tip top with the storytelling and the character building. And yeah, Night Fight. I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of DCKO, we got DCKO number Superman versus Captain Atom #1 for All Fight Month. This is a little one-off running alongside obviously a DCKO tie-in, running alongside the main Superman series because I think the next issue of Superman will be the Lex Luthor versus Demon Fight Month issue. But right here we got Captain Atom versus Superman, and what can you say? This is going to be a lot of fun. Uh, just two of the biggest heavy hitter fly around in the air guys just going to town on each other. Finally settling, who's actually stronger in, this matchup, a much debated matchup between power levelers or power scalers in the DC fandom. But I mean, my money's on Soups. I mean, he got the Omega sanction in DCKO too, and I think that's just a little bit of edge that I mean, a big, huge edge that puts him over Captain Atom, and is totally going to give him the advantage in this one. I can't remember what artifact Captain Atom ended up picking up in DCKO #2, but with Superman having the Omega sanction, I don't think it's going to matter. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? This could just be a fake out, and so could all the solicits be for the next issues after this. But we'll see. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Oh, did I say I didn't say credits for this one because I was just excited to get right into it. This is written by Joshua Williamson with art by Sean Izaxi and colors by Trish Mulvihill. Next up, we got Fantastic Four #6. This is written by Ryan North with pencils by Umberto Ramos, inks by Victor Olazaba, colors by Edgar Delgado, and letters by Joe Caramagna. Coming out of the first 3 issues, which were all tied into One World Over Doom, which as cool. I didn't read that event, and it seems pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna read it in the future. But it just seemed really weird to me to start a new mainline series with such a flagship team and have the first issues be tied into One World Under Doom. So yeah, I'm really glad that we had a couple issues, 4 and 5, to kind of wash our hands of that and just kind of get back into things with an Alicia Masters adventure and then a Sue Storm and Black Cat adventure in issue 5. But here looks like we're gonna have the whole team going up against the Invincible Woman. We'll see what's going on here, but it looks like those aliens from what, it was issue 4, right? Yeah, it looks like maybe those aliens from issue 4 have gone big to take over the Earth in some way, shape, or form. I'm not entirely sure, but we shall see. When it comes to the Fantastic Four, they're really at their best when they're trying to kick the ass of some interdimensional being that's trying to ruin their city. So I'm really excited to check this out. As much as I was liking the kind of one-offs that we were getting over the last 2 issues, I like seeing that we're getting a nice chunky story arc. We're getting a part one here, so I can't wait to see how many parts we get out of this. Hopefully, a nice solid six, but we shall see. Next up, we got G.I. Joe number 15 coming at a rapid fire pace every 2 weeks for this Dreadnought War. This is part 3 of 5 of the Dreadnought War, and this is written by Joshua Williamson with art by Tom Riley and colors by Jordi Belair. Um, it's weird. I'm definitely going to be reading issues 13 and 14 again because as much as I enjoyed them, I barely remember what's going on in this. I know that Destro has taken over Cobra, and there was the some character named Road Pig came out, and he looked like a pretty nasty big deal to be fighting. Um, and Yeah, it's Cobra Commander and Duke just running from the Dreadnoks. The action in this is totally badass. I really, really like this, and this is one of those series that I got into at issue 13, much like the next book we're going to talk about, where I'm just like, oh man, I've been missing out not picking this one up the whole time because I'm a big GI Joe fan, and I'm having a lot of fun with this one, and it's kind of fun getting familiar with all these characters and names that I've kind of long forgot. So yeah, the Dreadnought War, Part 3 of 5. Definitely looking forward to it, and I'm gonna follow through with this whole event, and afterwards, we'll see how it lands and see if I continue on with this series. But Joshua Williamson has kind of a good reputation in my mind with his Superman run that he's still going on right now. So I mean, yeah, I have a feeling he'll be sticking the landing with this too. I like Williamson a lot. Next up, JSA number 14, part 2 or chapter 2 of the year 1 story arc. This is written by Jeff Lemire with art by Gavin Goudry and colors by Luis Guerrero. In this issue, um, we're going to have Alan Scott um, seeking the help of one detective Jim Corrigan, aka the Spectre, to help solve the murder of this friend of his. And on top of that, we have the Adam investigating the fifth columnists. And I mean, Jay Garrick's on the cover here, and he's in the character layout here on League. So, I mean, we're going to be getting original Flash running around doing some stuff. But hey, come on, man. Green Lantern and Spectre meeting up. Um, love those two characters. Hyped to see them go and do some detective stuff. I was really impressed with chapter 1 of this whole year 1 excursion. So much so that I've gone back and I've read the previous 12 issues of JSA. I'm all caught up on this run right now, and I really, really enjoy it. Um, After I get through some more Green Lantern stuff on DC Universe Infinite, I think I'm gonna even go back further and maybe read the Jeff Johns JSA because I really I'm hooked. When you read something or you pick something up and you're like, oh, this is great. Much like GI Joe, I felt like, oh, I've been missing out. I should have been picking this up when I first started buying comics again back in March of this year. But man, beyond hype for chapter 2 of this year 1 story arc. Really cool to see a modern, in-depth retelling of kind of the origin of a lot of these guys coming together for the first time. So really excited for this issue. And last up, we got Star Trek Redshirts number 5. This is written by Christopher Cantwell with art by Megan Bevins and letters by Jody Troutman. And with issue 5, we are bringing this absolutely wonderful miniseries to a close. Um, what are our heroes, Ensign Rad and Bill, are gonna do? Are they gonna do well by Star Trek or Starfleet and try to see through the ending of their mission, or are they gonna just try to save their own hides and make it out of this crazy uh, triangle of death in between the Federation, the Romulans, and the Klingons? Um, this is great. I really can't wait to see how this wraps up, and I can't wait to read it all in one go again. Obviously, I've been buying this week to week. I own these issues, but this is totally one I'm going to be getting in trade paperback form, and totally something I'm just going to be perfect gift for Star Trek fans. This has been a lot of fun, and it's a bummer to see it go. I hope that at least one of our heroes makes it out of this, and maybe we get a Redshirts sequel with them kind of as maybe a senior security member or something, leading another team that is uh, doomed. Because despite kind of knowing what's coming, this series has just been full of surprises, and I'm really, really glad I picked this up on a total whim when I did. So there we go. That's the comics for this week of December 3rd, 2025. Please like and subscribe if you can. Leave a comment below on what you're excited about, or if you have anything to say about any of the comics I brought up. I'd love to hear about it. Later on in the week, we will be going over these books and throwing them in the Guy Gardner tier list. So keep an eye out for that. And until we get there, y'all stay safe and keep reading. Thanks for watching.